to also give your commitment. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, for guiding. I want to confirm, like Nairobi Senator is not in, did say we probably have a communication, maybe a credibility problem, and we do not want to get international investors digging down into the credibility of the country where we start a process and we drop it halfway. We will allow us, like you have guided, to follow the law, to be available to Parliament, to basically carry everybody along. Like I did indicate earlier, we've given these documents to the Union because the way PPP has not been employed to procure the small procurements that government affords every day. It is not a very usual procurement that succeeds, and we are all frustrated with the PPP Act in that nothing almost seems to go through with the PPP process, and therefore that is why we are not able to implement the big infrastructural projects which government cannot afford. So as to whether we need to relook at the PPP Act to make it work the way the PPD, the Public Procurement and Disposal Act works, is something that we need to look at. As regarding the concern of public participation, you do know, honorable members, that we've come to the House to seek all of us to redefine the scope of public participation, because you also don't want, when you pass a bill into law, Finance Act 2023, you are told you didn't do enough public participation. What is enough public participation? Because it's a democratic space, and whereas 40 million Kenyans could say we think we are happy, and 10 million says we didn't, it becomes a challenge to be able to move the country forward. And we'll appreciate if that public participation bill within the House, which is currently the House, could be expedited, so that even when we say, you can see one member say, when you receive a PPP, give it to us within 48 hours. We gave it out within 30 days, and it is seen like it was rushed. And therefore, it is really important to define some of these processes and see, particularly at this stage in time, how PPP can work for us as an anchor state, so that we do have an infrastructure that can support the region. I have heard the members. We will follow the law. We will observe the law. We will do the right thing by ensuring that if you submit the kind of representations that we have seen here today, and it helps us to have an exit, or to have better understanding for Kenyans as to the need to build a new airport, then we will make the right decision. The due process is such that Senate can oversight at any time, and you can call us at any time, and like you called us and called us again today, we'll provide the information. But members, let us make decision based on information. We've submitted the information today. I personally believe you need to further internalize with that information. Request for more information we'll submit. Give us information as you receive from the public that can help all of us to make the right decision. And I want to assure you, like has been canvassed here, we will do the right thing, we will follow the law, and we will submit to the directions of Parliament. But let us really not be that country who get investors down midway and say, Kenyans say, we don't like you. Let's really, because we are doing the due diligence and all the challenges and the fact that the process is not being employed, like I've said severally, to the understanding of Kenyans, provide that information to help us to make the right decision. I thank you, Chairman, and I think you are well guided. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think this brings us to the end of this session. but it's good to clarify that we had invited I'm missing his name every other minute, Christopher. Yeah, that is Christopher Kiregwa, who is the DG PPPs. And you know, we cannot wait for too long before giving this report. So having that in mind, he should appear before the committee the next sitting session, which is on Tuesday. Because for him, he has been invited before, so we do not have to give him the 7 days grace period that we give when we're inviting people. So for him, just to appear before this committee and meet this committee and answer a few questions. Then after that, we'll make a decision on when to invite the CS Treasury together with the PS Treasury. So members, any other business? So there being no other business, this sitting stands adjourned until Tuesday 17th at 11 a.m. Thank you very much.
Seneta, hapa tuko sawa. JKIA. Unatusemia hapa. Hapa. Sawa, Seneta.